Okay, so I'm trying to put stuff into writing here. I guess that's my natural born talent is writing. Um, let's just run through a few things here. Earth. Is it a sphere? Is it a flat square? Who cares? Feels like it's enclosed in a box. That's all I know. I've not taken a tape measure. I've not found a tape measure that's that long, and when I set up donation drives to fight the New World Order, those get banned by Zuckerberg and stuff. So can't afford a tape measure, measure the Earth, and anything like that. Anyways, what's going on here? Mass possession, creation, shapeshifters. Who's doing what here and how? Complete mass possession is the most logical way I can put it without telling people shapeshifters are amongst us. I've seen large populated areas have all shifted to the same formation when I run around asking what everyone is doing. Like an orchestrated dance troupe performing, as if that were the answer. I was highly pissed that people did this because they stopped talking to me. But, being pissed and backing off, I instantly noticed and posted the video. I'm pretty sure that was the only video I posted, one of the only videos I posted in 2020, due to resources oddly running dry real fast. So how does that happen? I ask what's going on in the world, and then 100 people all form in a circle like they're Madonna's dance troupe or something. They all form in the little circles and do the same exact thing. I mean, geometrically and everything. I mean, these people are high steppers, but it was simply a rest stop. I can ask questions, and strangers have walked by talking to each other, but answering me. No doubt, this has happened in many areas. And in fact, the first time I really noticed that it was happening like that, the people who I could hear we probably had 50 people in between us, and they were probably like 50 feet away. And whatever they were saying was speaking to me. And in fact, it was my thoughts occurring that they were saying it. Sometimes I say, these people say this and that. And sometimes it's like they're just repeating my own thoughts. How does this happen? Why? I can ask questions. Oh, yeah, I already said that. Sometimes they're notice later things I was thinking. I already said that. Okay. I've seen things appear by asking for them, and likely by thinking alone. Though, since seeing this stuff and understanding it, I have chosen to speak out loud. It was like 2016 when I said, I don't care what anyone thinks, I'm going to start speaking out loud from now on. Things from material goods to media to people just appear. I ask for things, I want things. Obviously, I don't ask for money. And I've gotten it every now and then. Hell, my family won the lottery once, and that was really used towards me, because there's some legal situations after that. And in fact, I went and played the lottery, like a couple times in my life. I found lottery tickets on the ground, and there were winners. I didn't even check the other ones I found. I found two on the ground, picked one out. That was a winner. I didn't even cash it in. So much for asking to win the lottery, right? I could probably go play it. I could really use that right now. Anyways, I just don't gamble. so I see no use to it. Well, when it communicates with me, but is it an it or is it me? That's my question. It's often made obvious statements on how to better control things. Not sure if the people understand what they're saying or why, but it feels like a bit sinister to all of a sudden see all this and assume it's not new. And all sorts of others have been hiding more than they let on, as if there's some human conspiracy against me or something. That's very, pretty much the shift in my attitude. And until the answers come up, that shift is there to stay. I can't be like other people, and I guess no one else faces this, but I can't forget my life. You know, like the musicians who I see who release 7 old albums that they didn't release in one nation or something, who I'm quite sure I knew the entire discography before. I can't unthink that I didn't make those 7 albums in the past. You know, whatever happened in my past, like it remains pretty freaking constant for me. It's like the new normal. The new normal is not a new constant for me. The old normal is the constant for me. I don't unlearn that. Not sure if the people understand what they're saying or why when these things happen, when they speak to me about my personal life, private life, and all that. I mean, entirely, they definitely show me signs that, like, you know, the one, they show me signs of the one and things like that. And it's like, do you even know what you're doing when you do those symbols and signs? I'm sure these people are not experts, right? Maybe I'm wrong because I haven't seen their lives, but man, no one ever told me anything about any of this. But it feels a bit sinister to all of a sudden see all this and assume it's not new. And they've been hiding more than they let on. Did I already say that? To be honest, I never liked to purposely manipulate people, so I've always disregarded things like so-called psychology. I myself tend to not fit in such a limited programming. But I can see where using different action language seems to have common outcomes amongst people, as if it's a basic programming. And I have to manipulate. And when I play a video game and I'm manipulating it, I'm controlling the controller. Yeah, actually. Anyways, I used to see smaller bits of it, but things became very obvious in 2020. Which is no surprise. The term 2020 exists. 2020 vision. Yet you can have better eyesight than just 2020. 2020 is not perfect eyesight. It's like merely like a bar there, and I read the stuff at the bottom of the chart, you know, the trademark and that, and that's, you know, beyond 2020, the doctors told me. So yeah. But the term 2020, I believe, is parable to when vision is shown to those who have it, and because it's oddly exactly what happened to me. Now, this video is getting a little long, and in fact, I was changing topics here, but I did get into how I watched the weather change, the sun, the clouds, the rain change, and other people pointed that out or seen it when I was talking about it even. One person actually had seen it when I was speaking, and another one was pointing it out to me like as if they already knew. Just what is going on here? Like, man, we got 365 days of hours.